This is an urgent winter weather message from the National Weather Service in Rapid City, South Dakota. A strong storm system will impact the central and northern plains through early Saturday, bringing widespread precipitation and strong winds. Snow will continue to fall across northeastern Wyoming and the Black Hills today and into tonight. As cold air continues to push east across the region today, rain will change to snow over the western South Dakota plains. Significant amounts of snow can be expected across northeast Wyoming, the Black Hills area, and much of the western South Dakota plains. Along with the snow, very strong northerly winds will develop, particularly over the western South Dakota plains and the northern and eastern slopes of the Black Hills. The combination of strong winds with the wet and heavy snow will cause travel problems, along with downed tree branches and power lines. A blizzard warning remains in effect until 9 a.m. Mountain Daylight Time Saturday. Very strong northerly winds of 30 to 50 miles an hour with gusts to around 70 miles an hour will combine with the snow to bring near zero visibilities at times, especially this afternoon and evening.
I've been waiting for this trip all year, since about January. It's October 3rd today. We're heading out to Midland, South Dakota, hunting with a good friend and ranch hand here, Ben Doty at Cedar Breaks Ranch. Good friend from college. He's been out there running the ranch for the last few years, doing a lot of the wildlife management on the property and guiding. And he gave me the invite this January. He's got a bunch of bucks that are getting up there in age and such that he wants to get out of the herd and manage for more of the trophy class ones. So we're out here. Hopefully we can meet his management needs here. He's got some nice mule deer that he's got scouted out for us. Plus he also is giving us the choice too if we get a chance at killing one of his nice whitetails out there to let an arrow fly. But I've been keeping an eye on the weather this week, and it could be really interesting because we're getting into some nasty stuff. They're talking rain the next 2 days. Highs in the low 40s, rain, snow mix, and anywhere from 18 to 40 mile an hour of wind, it said. So spotting and stalking could be challenging, getting close enough to get an arrow into one, keeping camera gear dry. But it should be a fun trip though. Anytime out there, it's an awesome place out there and out on that Cheyenne River. So we got about a 10-hour drive. We getting there roughly around probably 3 in the morning. But I'm gonna be so pumped that I'm gonna be ready to go right away. So we got a long ride ahead of us here. It's probably some bad weather.
coffee or something? Or are you gonna take a nap before you get going?
Might take a little nap. I drove the whole way, so I'm pretty tired.
Alright. Hunting was a long week. Crops were messing us up pretty good.
You must not shave since the last time I've been out. It's getting pretty thick.
I think what we ought to do is get in my pickup and after your nap, go over there, daylight, see what he does. If he comes out, or if anything comes out to those food plots.
Yeah.
And then kill him if he does.
I like that plan.
Well, we'll see deer. Unless they, well, I don't know.
Like
I don't know. They might all disappear in this rain.
But like I told these guys, I wanted to come out in October because I figured it'd be pretty nice. Pretty nice out here then.
We picked a bad goal.
Yeah.
We've been farming all of our lives.
We work hard so we can enjoy hunting.
With Antler King products, we know our whitetails are getting the vitamins and minerals they need to remain healthy and grow bigger antlers.
It's clear we've made the right choice.
Antler King, bigger bucks, healthier deer.
First day, South Dakota. Just trying to figure out how we're going to keep the cameras dry. That's priority number one. Then we're going to be after them. Got about an hour and a half of sleep. We only had 3 days to get this done. With my work schedule, I was pretty limited as far as time getting off this fall. Getting out there just for those few days was pretty much a blessing. The first morning we roll into camp and it's just a downpour. But that first day you always, you know, energy is high. You're ready to fire out of the gate, I guess. And we took a couple shots when we got there, and we were ready to hit the road. Ben had some spots that he's seen some bucks that we were going to check and do some glassing in the morning. And if anything presented itself, we were going to try and do a stalk. It's a little after 9 here, first day out at Cedar Breaks Ranch with Ben Doty. And we got 3 nice bucks up here that we're eyeing up. Seen a couple, seen a few deer in another spot we checked out earlier, but it's just, the deer just aren't moving this morning. But somehow Ben had an eye here and got a spot on these bucks, but we're just trying to size them up and see what we got going on out here and go from there. Hopefully they're in a position that we can get a move on them here. They're working a windrow right now. We're not even sure exactly if any of these bucks are shooters right now. We know there's for sure one really nice buck that Ben doesn't want shot. So we unfortunately couldn't get it on film, but we hit the second windrow and we kicked up a giant whitetail. I mean, he was bedded 10 yards. Just the luck of it, but they're still right where we need them to be, so we gotta get going. was a really good day. I mean, given the weather and conditions, like I said before, at least we got on deer, and it was a lot more than what I was actually expecting. So hopefully we can fight through this storm coming the next day, and Sunday's supposed to be nice and we can get back on some deer.
The word is out. The Red Revolution is changing hunting. The most advanced hunting arrow ever. MAXIMA Red from Carbon Express. The only arrow engineered to contain and control the enemy of accuracy. Dynamic spine to the red zone. MAXIMA Red is a game changer. The Reds are legit, period. Ready to raise your game? Join the MAXIMA Red Revolution and shoot better. Carbon Express.
We still had rain and snow in the forecast. We got hit with 2 or 3 inches of snow that night, and these deer were they were hunkered up, they were not moving. But we decided after a while, we were just gonna dip into some draws and stuff and see if we could make something happen, I guess. Earlier, another draw over to headed to this one, so it could be the same deer, or it could be some totally different deer. Well, who knows? But we're gonna ease up over this hill and see what we got. Pulling out all the stops today. It says right on the jar that you will get closer to deer if you use this product. The last 2 days have been absolutely miserable, and that's being an understatement. But this is our one break we got in the weather. Hopefully we can get a crack going. But final day here in South Dakota, and we're heading back to Wisconsin, so let's get it done today.
They turned and went down into that finger kind of, but then they just went right on through it, and they took the next finger down, went around that big tree down there, and then they milled about down in there for all the time. And there's still 4 of them in there. I'd say there's 3 in there over 140.
Farming is our life.
Hunting is our life passion.
We know that in both, it's what's planted in the ground first that matters.
And that's why we choose Antler King food plot mixes.
Our results speak for themselves.
Antler King, bigger bucks, healthier deer.
Hey, T-Bone here. Let's talk about expandable broadheads. 2-inch 2-blade expandables only have a 2.5-inch cutting surface and are actually more like a sliver. G5's T3 all-steel big cut expandable has a whopping 3 inches of cutting surface. 3 blades produce 3 independent flaps, creating a big old chunk. So, do you want a sliver or a T3 chunk?
There's still 3 of them there. They're gonna work right up that fence row. Just stay low. She's only like 35 yards. But she had no clue we were here. She's still right there. Boy, if those bucks come like that, I might have to break a stalk of Milo here just so I get a little better shot opening.
Oh my God. Can you believe that? Last day of South Dakota. Yeah! we had 4 bucks come in this, 4 or 5 come in this bottom this morning. He busted actually this morning, went up in the sunflower field. I'm sitting here. Shot was obviously high. It was rushed. That's pretty intense shooting, but I was able to get a second arrow in him and he's down for the count. I cannot believe it. The most miserable trip weather-wise you could possibly ask for. We got thrown with everything these last 3 days.
Take a good whiff.
Go smell it. Go smell the coon pee.
You gotta see which one.
Tell us which one stinks more.
Alright. Oh, that one stinks way worse.
We got a winner.
Go.
Oh, well, congratulations, man.
You got pictures of this one?
Way to go.
No? Nope.
Way to go, buddy.